And what's up, everybody? This is None Defense, checking in, the host of this YouTube channel, and of course co-leader of the team, Still Unboomable. I had a silly name for an introduction, and as I was going to say, this is Dawn Defense. See, look up here. Look, everybody, I'm on Dawn. I'm doing this video because we're going to talk about openly what's going on. So anything we can talk about in chat, we can talk about on the YouTube page. That's the kind of the understanding. For those who don't know, Don is a quadriplegic. He does have limited mobility in, I believe, his right arm. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. And he is an outstanding boom beacher despite his limitation, and he essentially plays with just one finger. Now, I know everybody says, oh, well, we all play with one finger. Like, well, not really. If you think about it, we use our two fingers, and we're scrolling the in and out with our fingers and all that stuff, and and then we do timing things, and there's a lot more to it. And especially for those of us with mobile devices, we're able to, position the phone the way we want it and all that. You got to give the man credit. So, we're not giving him any special favors, special treatment. We're just acknowledging that it's a little more difficult for him to do what he does, and yet he does it at a high level. So, outstanding, Don. There you go. Now, enough with the praise, back to the shit talking. He's an idiot sometimes and loves to just be goofy in the chat. The reason I brought all of this up is to explain why I'm here. The attack that we're about to try is on Fang. We're going to go ahead and look at the previous attacks. We're going to discuss it, try to figure out what goes wrong. Don is an outstanding boomer, and he knows exactly what he needs to do to accomplish this attack. He's just being honest with himself and the team and the family that we are, and saying, hey, I just don't feel comfortable running it because of the mobility issues. Not using it as an excuse, just acknowledging just the issue. And he asked if I'd be if I'd be willing to run it. I'll be honest, I kind of got goosebumps. I'm like, wow, that's an honor, because this is a really powerful attack, and he's really good at what he does. So for him to ask me, shit, I'm getting a little teary-eyed. I gotta stop it. All right. So anyway, so Don, I appreciate it. I do appreciate the trust in many ways, and wow. So I'm about to attempt this. We're gonna look at it. I am gonna go. He did give me permission to full boost. So again, just to be everybody on the same page, where's your sculptor? There it is. Look at it. So it's 20. He's got 25 powder, so no worries there. And I don't feel guilty about using the boost because he's going to be having another masterpiece soon. So that'll take care of that, and it'll be like we were never here at all. So okay, but he's gonna be clearing his map later, so we're gonna boost right before we attack, so he can maximize his amount of time that he gets to advantage of the boost. So I'm going to say in the chat, looking at replays, so that way they will know, that I'm just reviewing the replays, just kind of getting in the zone, getting in the mentality. A little quick backstory. Fang is one of those bases we have yet to beat. For us, it's difficult. There's a guy who popped up in one of the comments the other day. He's like, yeah, well, we beat curtain call every single day, ha ha ha. I'm like, well, whatever. I don't care about you. I care about us. And us, Fang is right now difficult. We know what to do, and we're working towards getting better at accomplishing it. So, and that's what this is about. Some of these attacks were just kind of some prep attacks. We'll highlight them. So this was Sika, but it was actually ran by Angie. So Angie, she wanted to, we'll go ahead, oh yeah, and this is Fang, and that's hard. Like, that's really hard. I'll be honest, that's intimidating. We never make the mistake of over bragging and saying, whatever, so, oh, we're the best because of this or whatever. So, again, that guy that commented all that stuff the other day really bugged me, but whatever, he's lame. We're awesome, and not because of whatever, it's because we can know our limitations, but we're never afraid to work hard to overcome them. So that's impressive. That's what makes us interesting. Anyway, so Angie spotted that these rockets over here were just going to kind of really disrupt everything, so she wanted to dedicate an attack to getting rid of them. and that is what she did. We will watch these in fast time, because I know right now there's a bunch of people on the team that are just eagerly waiting for me to waiting for me to attack. And I'm not stalling. I just want to make sure, since here we are, if this is happening, if I'm going to be running this attack on Don's, because I wasn't expecting to get a shot at running this attack, because Nun Defense's Scorcher is a wee little level 1, and that's just not enough. That's just, even if I was boosted, that's not even close enough. This was Irvin, aka HB. Let's see. So we wanted to run him to just get rid of all of these mines over here. That is all we cared about this attack, It wasn't, we didn't need anything super fancy. So brilliant job, HB, of spreading out your rifles, get a maximum amount of clearage. Like people say, oh, well, you can just barrage or whatever. Well, we just cleared all those mines and didn't spend nearly as much gunboat. And then once he got done there, then he used his last little barrages to clear it off. So brilliant job there. And the reason we were clearing that off is because we were going to be running grenades over there. Let's see. All right, so this was Lee's. This is aka Spindrift. Spindrift, I don't talk enough about him. He actually is a really outstanding boomer, but not just in the fact that he's high level and high skill. He's like a good dude. You know what I mean? Like, he's very he's not only coachable, but he's coacherable, meaning like you can count on him to give good information. He's not gonna he's gonna try to be clear and concise, try to make sure, when he's kind of in charge of things, make sure everybody's on the same page. So we do know from having and that's the thing, when sometimes we get people on the team that'll kind of like want to teach us and teach us and motivate us and help us, and we appreciate it, and we appreciate any wisdom and all of that stuff, but sometimes we have to remind them that they're not the first person to have come over on this team and said all the same stuff that they're saying. So sometimes it's like, you don't want to overcoach. I don't like overcoaching. Not a big fan of overcoaching. There's a point where you just look. You got to trust your people. They know what they can do. They know what they're comfortable doing, and they know how to expand on their own abilities as time goes by. Now of course we want coaching, we want tons of coaching, but you got to know when you're entering the over coaching mode, when now you're just talking in circles and it starts to just kind of blur together. Guys, if it's not fun, now there are people, don't get me wrong, they really want to be over coached, and that's cool. Like those people, there's plenty of those teams out there for them to take advantage of. I just don't want to be that kind of team. I want a team where we spend as much time talking about just nonsensical, stupid stuff as we do talking about the tactics, because that's what these videos are for. The videos is where we'll come and really discuss it, show it. So all I'm doing is I'm just reviewing, is just kind of just showing you how we got to where we are. So once I go into attack, you'll feel all caught up. You will know exactly how we got here. Now, I'm not, giving it the best breakdown in the world. I am just being honest. Personally, this was a Silver Cat. This was ran by me. This was a really good attack. I didn't do much, but in terms of execution, if I get to toot my own horn, this was a really good one. Here we go. So, and the great Braun, who has given me permission to do videos on his account, and I will. At some point I'll remember to check the time, because I want to do it during the hours that he's sleeping, but later in the evening I'm kind of busy, or not busy, just doing other things. But that was a pretty good little attack. All I was doing, there was a shield generator that was very weak. I was making a point earlier. We've been taught and we've been shown, and from people high level guys visiting us, and our guys visiting high level teams, we know, it's funny when these guys come, it's like we know 98% of the stuff that they're talking about. Everybody does. You know, it's like, and we are working towards those goals. You know, so we know that we got to beat the shield generators first on Fang. Like, we've learned that. We've learned that a million times over. You know, we want Fang. We want Fang. I want it all the fucking time. Really, I want to be able to, like, really get where we see it so often that we just get good at it. That's what I want to happen, and in time it will. So that was Spindrift. Grublet, I think he just bombed that weak shield generator. So anyway, so yesterday when Fang pops up, truth be told, I don't even care about the rest of the op today. I just don't. Not today. You know, not today. You know, sorry, can't do it. Not today. Today, I don't care about the op. I want to beat Fang. Nothing else matters. Nothing else is important. Fang, 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 Fang. Fuck resource reward. Fuck force points. Fuck everything. Beat Fang. I don't give a goddamn. Like, and that's just how I feel. It's like it's gonna pop. You know. So let's see. So this was Bart. This was ran by Angie. You know, and we want well executed, just, you know, attacks, but with a plan, with a goal in mind. You know, when you look at this many rockets, and again, guys, you know, again, for that, you know, for those haters out there, is like, bros, I've been to the higher level teams. I was on Reversal's team for a while. I've been by accessing Bronze account. I have been on some of the best task forces in the world, you know, and had a chance to observe and all this stuff. And in many of those cases, Fang does not have this many goddamn rockets. So don't tell me that this isn't hard. It's like, oh, that's easy, you know. Well, great. If you have a bunch of maxed players, then, you know, awesome for you. You know, that's awesome. Here's what we have. We have a team that has just built up over time, you know, the hard way. You know, we've got some guys, they've spent some money, and that's allowed. That's okay. If you got the money to spend, do it. Spend it. This is me on partial, just finishing off that shield generator. We knew we had to go. You know, but for the most part, I know I've spent less than on non-defense, and non-defense only. I personally have spent like $20 for, and then I think Angie spent like $30 over a couple of years. You know, and it was more like, in those situations, the reasons that we bought diamonds is when our map is empty, we're not quite there, ready to upgrade, like that thing, whatever that thing is, you know, pick your thing, but we don't want to lose it. We'll be like, oh, damn it, a $5 pack will get you there in many cases. So when I say we've spent, you know, $20, $30, it's like a $5 pack here or there just to kind of help get us over the wall. But man, it's been a while since we had to do that. You remember those mid-level stuff where it was just ridiculously hard to do everything? You remember. Everybody remembers. It was just kind of through there. Like the weapons lab was difficult for me for a while there. And you know, the map was empty and I just wasn't there. So it was a $5 pack. Boom. Here you go, Supercell. Fuck you. Alright, so this was Bort. This is Bort on Fang. So Bort, again, just to tell the whole story, Bort really thought that he was going to win this, or at least get it much better, and he did everything, I think, more or less correctly. I do think the timing of his stuff was off, and that's why it didn't quite work out. I'm just going to fast forward to the good stuff. So, I mean, you see he's doing this fancy drop over here. He's going to drop the Scorcher. Okay, so, I mean, he's doing everything correctly. Let's slow her down. We'll go double speed for just a moment. Pause. So, and he spread out his smoke, okay, which allows the Zookas to spread out. What I think happened, and I was watching it in halftime with Angie last night, is he threw these critters here way too early. And by way too early, we're talking half a second, 2 seconds, 1 second, whatever it was. We'll let the math nerds figure that out. But either way, the point is, when the smoke cleared, the critters were, the distractory critters were essentially already dead. And, you know, that kind of happened. So timing's everything, obviously. Timing is everything. But he showed us how to do it. We just now had to kind of figure out how to improve on that. So this was Boom Bitch Angie. She tried it. She was not particularly pleased with the attack. You know, just that's gonna happen. You know, again, we're learning. We're all learning. Even our best, strongest players, we're still in a constant state of learning. Like Spindrift, he's traveled. He's been around with some of the best teams ever. He's really good. He's really high level. You know, but to get some of these more dialed in attacks, it just takes time. That's it. So he spread out. Okay. Well, this is pause. So this was Angie. Alright, so we're going to watch this in regular time. See what went wrong. Okay, so she's got critters under smoke. Okay, that's what happened. There, towards the end, what got her was she threw this this smoke, right? And in doing that, when it was too late. So while everything up here is being shot and killed, they're still under smoke. They need to be firing right now. You know what I mean? So again, just the timing of the shot or of the smoke and all that, because you know, and you'll get better at it. You get better at it over time. So, but because of that, she didn't get nearly as many shots off with her Zukas as she needed. She should have been able to at least get 3 or 4. I think she was able to get like 1 uninterrupted shot from everybody, if that. Wasn't great. Wasn't great. So checking on my other pad here. Oh, so Angie's being blocked. Somebody's blocking her loading dock. Sorry. We'll go ahead and send her a little message. Tell her we are sorry about that unfortunate situation. Okie dokie. So then Daryl went in with, okay, this must have been happening while I was sleeping. I don't seem to recall him going rifle crying ear, but that's what the stats show. So let's see how it went. What are we up to there, Daryl? Okay, I don't know how you thought that was going to work out. But okay, you know, it's worth a shot. I'm sure he got some damage to it. So good job, Daryl. Good job. I love the fact that you just dive right in. Nothing wrong with that, especially on a day like Daryl he understood where I was coming from. Like, I don't care about the rest of this. You know, let everybody else just worry about it. I don't care. I want to beat Fang. I want to beat Fang. I want to beat Fang. Okay, so this is Meezer. This was this morning. So I wake up. I'm looking things over, talking with Don. And Don had the opportunity to talk me out of this, but I decided, and I'm not going to show these in fast time or in slow time, but I just, let's go ahead and bomb these 4 machine guns. Just do whatever we got to do. So I was like, whatever. I mean, I'm in, because and it was my idea, because I really believe that they were going to, you know, cause issue. So let's see. Bomb those, and this is where they die. Okay. Do. What's happening now? Oh, and then there ain't nothing. I'm just going to go over here, and that's going to happen. Not even worth watching. The point is the MGs are gone. So, and then Aziz wanted to go in. Okay. So Aziz wanted to try an all Zuka solution, and I believe he did get a shot or 2 off, but you know let's see, his memory serves. I know this happened in real life not that long ago, but it feels like forever ago in Boom Beach time. Kidoki. Ooh, just almost caught a gap there. Pause. One problem, Aziz, is because of that gap, like, you had to use an extra smoke, and then you had to kind of do another extra reflare, and so you're kind of costing yourself GBE. I mean, trust me, I know it's not easy. I'm not saying, oh, and it's easy to fix. I'm just letting you know, like, tactically, mathematically that's what's going on, and I catch myself doing it too, you know, when you end up over smoking. We're going to pause here. Let's go at half speed. So, I mean, I thought, yeah, it looked like the timing was right. Okay, for some reason these rockets over here turned on you just a little bit faster, it looks like. I don't know, that was kind of weird. But either way, I think the point of having a scorcher in that mix, but you do need a high level scorcher. None defense. This is level 1 scorcher isn't going to work, but you know, it's kind of just an absorber. You know, you're not gonna save the day. You know, but the scorcher will last long enough for your Zookas to get off 2, maybe 3 shots. If they can get off 4 shots, then man, they're really doing something. So okay, so we've wasted all this time. I've stalled. This is what Fang looks like. I am essentially going for the position and pound, using this Skooka? I don't know. Scorcher and Zookas. I'm gonna drop, you know, flare here. I'm gonna get all my girls on the ground. Okie dokie. And then I'm going to flare up to here. Then drop the scorcher. Smoke. I'm gonna get everybody right here. That's where I want to be. Right here. I'm gonna get everybody there. And then going to flare. Well, no, not yet. I'm gonna spread out some smoke. And then going to flare. And send some critters out. And you know, there's no point in talking about it anymore. We'll go ahead and begin the exciting process of boosting some statues. So let's find all of his useful statues. Gunboat, that's useful. That's useful. That's useful. That's not useful. Don, you can boost that right before you begin attacking. Make sure you do that. I'll boost it for him now so that way he doesn't forget, because that's important. If you're gonna be clearing your map, you gotta boost your resource reward, because that's why you have one. Alrighty, and there's my lovely love. Let's see, let's get rid of that. Okay, about to attack on Dawn is what I'm telling her. On Dawn. Alrighty, boost that. Okay. Get rid of that. Am I missing any? I don't want to miss any. Let's scout around. Look around. Make sure I got them all. Did I get you? Nope, didn't get you. Okay. Alright. So it looks like everything's boosted. So it should be 9 statues boosted, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. 8. 8. Okay, I'm missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dawn, you're killing me. Wow, Don, you're good at this. Maybe I'm miscounting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 statues there. We agree on that, okay? So that's 5. 6, 7, 8. That makes 8. So what am I missing, guys? I mean, I see this Power Stone statue, but he has 10 statues. So where's number 10? Where is it? Is it behind a tree? Don, I don't want to have to clear all your trees to find your hidden statue, but buddy, if there's a good statue there, there it is. Okay, alright, so we're good. So we have boosted all of his useful towards his offense statues, except for the resource reward, but that'll help him later once he starts attacking. So here we go. Pass or fail. Probably fail. And I'm okay with that. And I'm going to hit this joint real quick. And if we fail, we're not going to blame the marijuana. In fact, we'll praise the marijuana that much more. But don't worry about that, folks. I promise. I boom, stoned all the time. So if you've ever been impressed by anything I ever did on Boom Beach, then you'll know that I did it stoned. Alrighty. Here we go. Okay. There's nothing else I can do except hit the button. Rolling the sleeves up. You'll notice I didn't comment that I was going in. No fanfare. But I am going to be quiet now, so shh. God fucking damn it. Yeah, you heard that, folks. I said God damn it. Smoke. And I suck at life. Alright. Just suck at life. Life sucks. Okay. Well, there you go. Biggest fail ever, everybody. Glad you enjoyed it. I know I did. It meant a lot to me to be trusted with the opportunity to attack on such a high-level account, and then I just pissed it away so poorly. Terrible attack. So now I say, spoon, brought to you by None Defense. None Defense. Let's capitalize that, because I don't want there to be any confusion. I don't want anybody to think that Don did that. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm a failure at existing. Okay, yep, my smoke was left. I mean, I saw it after it was too late. My smoke was more to the left than I wanted. Left than it should have been. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, because I mean it. And that's how you know. Well, this is None Defense. Anyway. Alright, I'm exiting the account. I'll let them know I'm exiting the account. Swapping over. Well, I'm going to quickly wrap this video up. So friends, I want to thank you so much at home for taking time out of your day to watch me fail so miserably after so much build-up. And it was fascinating to go through the whole process of, and that's how you fail. That is how you fail. Because if you're going to do it, like, do it that way. Just proudly. I salute every one of you. So, as always, friends, thank you again. Please remember that we are still unboomable. And as always, please be safe. Thank you.